I might be the only sneakerhead who thinks this. I'm not a big fan of these.
Big time W.
I hate coming to downtown LA. Then I also love coming to downtown LA because they have the Jordan store and I always come up over here. Seriously, if you're ever in this area or if you're an LA local, you gotta pop into the store here just randomly because they have stuff that you wouldn't expect. Let me show you guys what I got real quick. So originally I came because I hit on the 85 Jordan ones, the black and white ones. I hit on Foot Locker's app. So if you hit on Foot Locker's app, you gotta come here to the Jordan store. Size 10 in the black and white 85 Jordan one. I always come to the downtown LA Jordan store. I just love looking at the displays. Even though I've already seen them, you see a bunch of OGs that look like they're literally crumbled to bits and pieces. You see a lot of cool just PEs and things like that, stuff that you wouldn't expect to see coming into a retail store. And then you also get to purchase stuff for retail that typically would sell out online, but they have it here because they got a lot more stock. They even had the Soulfly 13s, which was a really surprise to me. I was thinking about picking up a pair. I even tried them on, decided not to pull the trigger on those, but I did pull the trigger on the Union AJKOs. I was so hyped to see that they had them sitting here for retail. When I didn't know how to get Jordan 1s back in the day, I used to get AJKOs because they would sit, and they did a Union AJKO and I was unable to get these online. Their resale's not even crazy on these, I know. I was patient with these and look, we got them, baby, for retail. If you want these, come ASAP to the store and grab your pair because I'm pretty sure they had a full size run. I got a long day ahead, a bunch of filming to do today. We're filming my homie Justice's sneaker collection for the Kais Omar channel. I'm doing the sneaker collection videos over on that channel, so go subscribe to that channel because we're trying to hit 1 milli over there. And then we'll see what else happens today, man. Oh, I gotta show you guys my Represent haul because they sent me some of their new clothing and I absolutely love the new collection. So yeah, we got to check that out too. I might be the only sneakerhead who thinks this. I'm not a big fan of these. But I'm gonna explain why I feel like this shoe right here is kind of overrated in my opinion, and I don't think you should pay resale for these in my opinion, but we'll get to that. But before we get to that, I did get a pretty big haul from my good friends over at Represent. From sneakers to some of the clothing, so I wanna show you guys what they sent me. And the link is down below if you guys wanna cop anything that I show you, as well as check out the rest of their spring summer 2023 collection. If you guys are not familiar with the brand Represent, they're actually based out of the UK, so you don't see them too often here in America. That's kind of the thing I love about Represent, is you don't see it too often out here, so it's cool to be one of the first people to be rocking the brand out here in the States. So yeah, definitely hop on before the hype gets crazy, because now that they are available online and people from America can purchase it, you're gonna see a lot more people rocking this stuff. I know I rock it heavy, Harrison Neville's rocking it heavy, so yeah, if you want to hop on the wave, pick up some of the items from the new spring summer collection, because yeah, some of this stuff is just super dope. First off, I've really been on my tote hype, so I had to pick up this Represent tote. It's actually in this like windbreaker material that you would see like on a puffer, and yes, they made a puffer that looks exactly like it. I might as well throw the puffer on so y'all can see how this thing goes. But yeah, I absolutely love this puffer. When I first saw images of it, I was like, all right, I need that for sure. If you guys can see, it has the R logo throughout the whole jacket, like upside down, straight up, repeated throughout the whole thing. I absolutely love this. Let me back up a little bit so you can see it with the full fit. It's a puffer, but it's a very thin one. It's not like a super puffy one. Like, I'm not gonna wear this to go snowboarding in. I'm gonna wear this casually, just have a t-shirt on top, because obviously it doesn't get too cold out here in Cali. And I wouldn't wear the matching tote with it because I think that would be just like, you know what I'm saying, too much. But yeah, this is just super badass, this tote right here, so I had to request this one as well. And then I saw this flannel right here, and the reason why I picked out this flannel, even though I have tons of oh, we're not focused, gotta get focused for this. The reason why I picked out this flannel, even though I have tons of flannels, is because I've never seen this color combo, the green with the brown. This is such a dope little hit together. We got the Represent tag right there, and you got Represent stitched right above the pocket on the front. I thought that was a cool little hit. I just love the color combo, and the quality is great on this too. I might as well throw it on too so y'all can see how this one fits. I like to wear my flannels with like the cuff open, just so it gives it more of like a casual, relaxed look. I just love the color combo. Like, I could rock this with any of my Travis's. I'm a huge fan of the Represent hoodies because they make a good fitting hoodie. and I love the wash. They make their hoodies look super vintage. It's got a button right here too on the collar, so if you want to tighten, if you're a little cold and you want to tighten it, something that you don't see every day. But yeah, the fit is just cool. It's not like too cropped. It's right there on the waist. I don't like my hoodies too tight, so this is literally the perfect fit for me. Love the design on this. It's got like that, I don't know, it kind of gives me like LA vibes. Like, I don't know if this was the inspiration, was like Hollywood, but it's giving me like LA vibes on the front. Got the back hit too, which is a pretty cool touch. I love when clothing has double-sided designs on it. And then I picked out one of their graphic tees, also has that vintage wash to it. It's got this like faded alligator design. I thought this was actually pretty cool. So I have shown these before, and I showed them to you on my last video, the Raptor lows in this brown and black colorway. Love these fit good, quality's amazing on these. I'm telling you guys, you got to see these shoes in person to really appreciate them. But we got the low right here, and we also got the high tops in the black, white, and gray. Cool thing about this shoe is that it actually says rep on the side of the shoe, because obviously represent, not reps like that. We don't mess with reps like that. But as you guys can see, we got the R, the E, and then the P, so it's got rep throughout the shoe. All right, and this shoe that I'm about to show you guys is their new shoe called the Bully shoe. It's actually a skate, or it's supposed to look like a skate shoe. I actually really like these. If you guys actually pay attention to like high-end brands, a lot of brands like LV, even Dior, they've been making these bulky skate type shoes. In my opinion, this is probably the best one I've seen so far. These right here are the Bully shoes by Represent. Look at that, we got the fat laces, we got the whole fat shoe, skate shoe aesthetic. We got that Represent R on the back. I like this one too. We got the orange, brown, and cream. That icy orange bottom is pretty cool. I'm not too big of a fan of this colorway, I'll be honest. I really like this colorway right here. It's even got that green, forest green sock liner. It's like a little hidden touch. You can't really see it unless you probably have the shoe off and in your hand. Yeah, so don't sleep on the Bully shoe. I think these are super hard. Quality looks great. Even have the little repeated R logos right there on the side. Again, I'll leave the link down below if you guys want to check out any of the stuff that I picked out. If you want to, you know, check out their website, see what else they have. But yeah, I definitely think you guys should check out the new collection, because they definitely have some bangers. All right, let's get into these 85 highs. Well, let me tell you guys, the reason why I don't like this shoe is because they just don't fit me right, and they just don't look good on feet, in my opinion. First of all, let me say that I love the idea of the 85 Jordan 1. When they originally announced that they're gonna be doing this concept, bringing back the OG fit and look of the Jordan 1 from 1985, like obviously I was super hyped because I love the Jordan 1. The Jordan 1 is my favorite sneaker of all time. So I was obviously hyped that that was gonna happen. And I've owned majority of those pairs, I think, aside from the pack. But every single time I bought them, I either wore them once or I just never wore them and I got rid of them. And it was always the same issue for me, where it just didn't fit my foot right. And I never understood why. Like, I understood that it was a different fit from the typical Jordan 1 that we're used to, which is this one right here, the new, I guess the new shaped version of a Jordan 1, which they've been pretty much doing for 10 plus years now. But yeah, this midsole on the 85 isn't the same as the midsole on all the Jordans we get now, the Jordan 1s we get now. This is more similar to the original, which makes sense because again, this is the 85 Jordan 1. It's not like the new version that we get all the time. Now we're here at these, and I bought them, put them on feet, and I looked down and I'm like, look at this. Look at this toe box. I don't like this toe box. It's too wide. It kind of looks goofy. Like, even if this is the original way it was made, maybe I'm not as in love with this shoe as I thought I was. I'm in love with this shoe and the way this fits, but I'm just not in love with this shoe and the way it fits. So hopefully I'm wrong. I'm still gonna say the Jordan 1 is my favorite shoe of all time, and it's the best shoe of all time. But as far as the actual 85 cut or the new 85 cut, it's not for me. I will say I'm very happy that they didn't do the lost and founds in the 85 cut, because that would have sucked. I'm so happy they did it in this cut, and I wish that they did this black and white version in the actual, or the, what do we call this, guys? What do we call it, the new Jordan 1 or just the Jordan 1 shape? I wish they did this in this shape. So yeah, that's why I'm not really sold on these. That's why I don't really care for these. I'm okay with letting them go and not having them in the collection, because it's like, I don't enjoy wearing them. I think they do look bad. Like, no offense to other people, but a few people I do follow and who have worn them, it just doesn't look good to me, because this toe box looks, it kind of looks like a clown shoe. It's like pointy, it's like wide, and my personal opinion on them, and I wouldn't recommend them to anybody. Like, if you're gonna get a black and white shoe, I would low-key recommend Panda Dunks over these. I don't know, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. For me, it just doesn't work out. I have fat feet, and I guess that's the reason why this shoe just doesn't work out for me. And yeah, I don't like these.